Hello everybody, welcome to part 9 of Castlevania Circle of the Moon. In the previous episode, I took some time to collect as many items as I could, which resulted in me getting the Mandragoria card. Or whatever it's called, it's the plant card. This will give Nate access to the Thorn Whip, which has pretty good range. It's actually got more range than the standard whip, but it's also slower than the standard whip. Not slow enough to where it's a detriment, but it is noticeable if you use the whips back to back. So if you're looking for something that's quick and efficient, the Thorn Whip may not be for you. But if you're looking to hit hard, then hey, have at it. Anyway, here's the observation tower, and yep, that's right. You knew Vampire Killer was going to be on the soundtrack, you just knew it. Anyway, here's the observation tower, and by far, this is probably the most dangerous area of the game. Not because the enemies are... well, the enemies are annoying, but there's also a very disturbing lack of checkpoints here. And this is pretty much the point where the game stops holding your hand and tells you to fuck off, basically. These enemies... oh. Let's start with the legions. They're not bad by themselves, but they have this weird tendency to just float away from your attacks. So that's not pleasant. Also, they can curse you, which case you cannot attack for a period of time. So, not a bad enemy if they didn't have that stipulation, but since they do curse you, they suck. There's a ton of legions in this one area alone, so you kind of have to keep your distance. I cannot fight back. You know what? No, I'm gonna wait here and I'm gonna get your ass. Nathan does not take things lying down. He is a Graves. He is a Graves. The rejected brother of Gideon Graves. That's what Nathan is. I don't know half of what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna stick with the Scott Pilgrim references. Anyway, yeah. And I find it weird that there's gonna be a new Scott Pilgrim video game, but no movie or comic book or anything. Oh wait, we did get Takes Off last year. That new animated show. That was good. I just wish it were longer though. Get out of my way, legions. We do have more armors in this area. 2 to be specific, the wind armor and the dark armor. Well, okay, I talked about the wind armors in the last part, so mainly the dark armors that will show up later on. The wind armors are pretty easy to manipulate. You just jump over their attacks, and they'll just slash where you're not standing anymore. Or you could do what I'm doing and run completely past these guys because I have no time to deal with 6 armors in one room. It's about being smart and which enemies you want to take on without dying. But you also have to level up too. This game is part RPG, as is with any other Metroidvania. That is something that people tend to forget about the Metroidvanias. They are somewhat RPGs, or RPG lights, in that you still level up and you have to equip stuff. That's really about it. The RPG elements are light, but they're still there. Gonna ignore the Minotaurs, or at least most of the Minotaurs for now. Now, believe it or not, the Minotaurs don't hurt as much as they look like they should. Like the shockwave attack that shoots out, that does about an 1/8 of your health, which is really not that much. It's just like a tiny sliver of health bar. And that's not even an 1/8, that's like... shit, like a 10th or a 12th? 1/12 of a health bar. So the Minotaurs could kill you in 8 to 12 hits, if you're careless. Yeah. Minotaurs kinda suck. Wow, they really suck, holy crap. Anyway, let's get deeper into the dungeon, the observation tower. And I believe this area was in Symphony of the Night, it was just rearranged differently. As is with every iteration of Castlevania, there's always like a different take on the same area, or hell, maybe even a new area that just comes out of nowhere. The DS Castlevania games essentially just take this formula to the next step. Actually no, I'm gonna say starting with Aria of Sorrow, that's when they started changing up the Castlevania format. Oh yeah, we're gonna have the castle be in this giant solar lunar eclipse. Also, the game takes place in the 2030s. We're still in 2025, we haven't reached the 2030s yet. I'm surprised we're still alive. Castlevania in the near future? Man, that's like Contra in the near past. What is this? Now, Aria of Sorrow is a great game. What's not great are the Harpies. Or Sirens in this case. They're just recolored Harpies and they suck. They have the same problems as the Harpy. They swoop at you, they fly, they shoot feathers, actually more aggressively than the Harpies, and they just stay just within reach to where you can't hit them, and that's what makes them annoying. Freaking Sirens. Oh god, come on. Say hello to the only save point in this one area. Oh! The end of the game starts to skimp out on the save points. And that's the main thing that makes Circle of the Moon extremely tough compared to the other games. The lack of save points everywhere. So you're either going to want to run away from some of these enemies, or hope like hell that the enemies are generous that day. Oh, these freaking clowns are back. The Dolly Hans. They run in circles, that's about it. These enemies first appeared in Symphony of the Night, and they haven't really changed at all. In fact, they're even more simplified here. They just make their rounds and that's it. I thought there was a secret wall there. Maybe here. Nope. The game's lying to me now. Another thing that's a lie are the shade enemies. Actually, why are they here? They seem a bit underpowered for me at this stage of the game. I never really understood that. Yeah, you just avoid the shades or kill them. It's weird, I'm using the fire whip, but I'm killing the heat shade faster than the frost shade. That's really bizarre. I'm guessing the frozen shade has more health value than the heat shade? Actually, that's exactly what that is. You would think they would have close to similar health. Ouch! We got a frozen Nate today. Anyway, what are your opinions on Circle of the Moon? Do you find it to be a great Castlevania game, or do you think it's just mid? Or hell, are you hyperbolic and think this game is terrible? Who knows? I'll let you in on something. There was a time where I did not like this game all that much. And it was probably because I was like, Symphony of the Night's way better, why am I playing this? Well, probably because I didn't have a PlayStation, that's why. But over time, this game did grow on me. Is it Symphony of the Night? No. But I do appreciate Circle of the Moon for not being an attempt to be Symphony of the Night. I mean, you got Harmony of Dissonance, which was an attempt to step back in that direction, and then you got the Sorrow games, which were just Symphony of the Night 2 and 3 in the future. But yeah, I do appreciate this game for not being that. Sure, Circle is clunky in spots, but it's also the first Castlevania game on the GBA. Oh. Well, I guess my life is over. Here comes the Dark Armor. These guys hit like tanks filled with oxen and hogs. On steroids. And also the tank is piloted by Brock Lesnar. You want to stay away from these guys. I'm trying my best to conserve ammo. Oh, I got a platinum armor. That's nice. But I'm trying my best to conserve ammo for the boss. But with these dark armors around, that's going to be kinda difficult. So the dark armors shoot in pretty much almost any God damn it. They shoot in almost any direction, diagonally, duck shots. They also shoot like towards your head. It's just a mess. And like I said before, they hit hard, so a few good shots and you're dead, and it's hard to tell where they're gonna shoot next. Oh, and one more thing. There are no more save points after this. In fact, the only way you can get to a save point is to backtrack and use the teleportation room. I think there may be an HP max up somewhere straight ahead, but yeah, this is looking pretty dire. Oh, good God. I even know how I'm dodging this. Okay, another platinum armor. There's going to be a secret wall up there. Good. And I think that's where the HP max up is. But there's another dark armor. Oh. Yo, this game is freaking scary, man. So many close calls in one video alone. Well, actually, no, multiple videos, because I think I almost died in the previous part, too. And people think Order of Ecclesia is hard. Oh, please. Order of Ecclesia is a piece of cake next to this. Actually, then again, I haven't played Order of Ecclesia in like several years. Maybe it is hard and I just forgot about it. Oh, fuck me. Why is Lou Cypher here? No! I'm not fighting the devil today. The devil. And I say the devil because there's only one of those guys in the whole entire game, and he's in that one hallway. He is the most powerful minor enemy in the game with a health bar of 180, as well as an attack rate of 800 to 980. This guy is a beast. The devil will tend to teleport behind you and try to catch you off guard, as well as use some really nasty dark spells. He'll spawn shields that will block most of your attacks, he'll spawn these wind tornadoes, or rather dark wind tornadoes that will circle around him, and on occasion he'll shoot these pillars of flames that will spawn from the ground. If you're curious to fight him, I mean, by all means go for it, but he is extremely dangerous. And he is also the final boss of the battle arena, which I probably won't show off for this playthrough, or if I do, it's going to be in an extra video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make an extra video of Circle of the Moon. I might consider it, but there's also a problem with the battle arena in that there is no music at all anywhere in the battle arena. It's just silence. So, yeah. Anyway, it's time we take on the boss of this area, and it's going to be... oh boy, it's Dickhead Hugh. Honestly, I think the devil would be a better friend than Hugh. At least the devil is upfront with his evil antics. And there are no more save points after this. I guarantee you, if I get hit too many times, I'm running back to that teleportation room and hitting that save point. Not even joking. God damn it, why is this game so hard? Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of off-screen grinding so I can have some crosses. Come on, get some hearts. And there we go. You'll notice a cut in audio, that's just me skipping ahead. Nathan. So you finally arrived. Hugh, you're okay. I thought that they... Ah! Ah! Hugh, what are you doing? He's being a dick. I am superior to you. I will defeat you to prove myself to your father. To father. You're being controlled by Camilla. No, by Dracula. Oh, looks like it's time to kill Hugh, finally. Wait, what do you mean we can't kill Hugh? You have to rescue him? That's the only option? Aw, man. Really wanted to kill this son of a bitch. But Hugh is pretty easy for a penultimate boss, but he still has attacks that will trip you up. He does have access to all of the Hunter's sub-weapons. He's got the cross, the holy water, the throwing knives. No stopwatch though. That is actually kind of weird. But he'll mainly attack with this sword. The sword strikes are stubby though. You could just normally walk away from it and you'll be fine. Granted, if he's not using any of his special attacks. He will try to run after you if you get too far away from him, but his running is way more stiff than Nathan's is. And even Nathan's running is stiff, so yeah. It's just two stiff guys running. What's going on? As for the sword specials that Hugh has, he has 3 of them. The third one unlocking when you get to a second phase. The first sword special is kind of an AoE attack since Hugh fires these pillars around him, but it's very short ranged. The next sword special is a beam enhanced sword strike, which you want to jump away from. Running or, yeah, here it is. Walking or running away won't do you good. The third and final attack that Hugh uses won't unlock until his second phase, and it's arguably the most dangerous one. He will spawn 6 blades that will chase you around the arena, and if any of those blades touch you, that's health taken from you and health put back into Hugh's HP bar. Stop, Hugh. I don't want to hurt you, Hugh. Oh my god, Nathan, you suck. Nathan? I'm alright now. You are yourself again. Nathan, I'm sorry. I was envious of you. Oh my god, what is this guy? I was afraid that I was worthless. Yeah, you kind of are. I needed the recognition. I'm face-palming right now. Yeah, that's Hugh's characterization throughout the whole entire game. He just wanted the recognition. Why you like this, Hugh? You're a little bitch. Allow me to self-pity for now. Help Father... Why don't you want to help me? We could do this together. Okay, no? Yeah, sure. Anyway, here's the last key. Key to open the door where the rite will take place. So, basically the same area we started the game in. We have to go back there. So stay tuned for the last part, the finale of Circle of the Moon, where we set things right. I'll see you guys then. Hopefully I could survive to the checkpoint. Oh my god. Yeah. Hopefully I can make it past this part. And oh my god, I have to make it past Loose Cipher again. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.